53 of Paddy Does a One Bro. Fear the One Bro. Laura's here.
I am here.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm just getting my facts.
Couple of facts.
Facts.
Facts. Okay, do you want a question?
Go on. No, I'm going to fact. It's always fact first. Fact first.
You always fact first. Right, I'm going to take the beast bloods out of my
Fact
inventory for
first.
that. No. Remove, thank you. I'm going to take the BBPs out for the moment. And we're going to keep trying the... I don't even know what this boss's name was. I didn't even look at it. Bloodletting Beast? Laura's now staring at her phone because she didn't get a fact.
No, I'm just checking that I'm going to say this
I'm not going to tell
out
anyone
loud,
that you've not done your research.
because I normally paraphrase them. So.
Okay.
Right. Guitar Hero Aerosmith has made more money for the Aerosmith band than the sale of any of their previous albums.
What? I mean... I can kind of see... What? I mean, okay, but what?
I don't know.
That's fun. Oh, it's the Bloodletting Beast. Here we go. Oh, I didn't put a fire paper on, Laura.
Oh no!
This one's already cursed. So I'm trying to stagger his limbs. So by staggering his limbs, he staggers.
Yeah.
And oh, mama!
But you're still at...
Third of his health. I don't feel bad about this. I think this is okay, and this is a boss I've never fought.
And this is when you're running in and forgetting to do all your shit on time.
Yeah, I have never fought him. I don't feel bad about this. Would you like that question?
Yeah, go on then.
Well, I've actually got two.
Two! I love questions!
Both from Martin Charlton,
Mr. Charlton.
whose current Twitter name this month is James Hurl Jones. You know, like vomiting.
Why? Has he been sick?
No, he just changes his username every now and again. Like, remember last month it was Broccoli Lesnar.
You say, remember last month, like I even look at Twitter.
I told you about Broccoli Lesnar.
Yeah, but then I was listening.
Martin asks,
Martin!
ever been excited for a game that never came out?
Oh.
I still pine for Witchwood, a cancelled PS1 game that looked a bit like Zelda. I'd never heard of that, so I looked it up. I didn't put the fucking shit on. Again. Oh, whoa! Okay. Alright, okay. Avoid One Punch Man. Okay.
I mean, there were a couple of things that were released over in Japan that never came over here that I'm like, oh, but I really would have played that. Like Vibram 2.
Vibram 2?
Yes.
That's true.
And the Pocket Station.
That did come out of here, didn't it?
No.
The PlayStation magazine talked about it all the time.
It's Japanese.
One more?
You're a fucking cock.
One more again?
No.
One more?
No.
Right. Bone Marrow Ash is no rush.
Yeah, it didn't come out over here.
Really?
No.
Oh, who knew?
But yeah, there was a few things that kind of, again, because we had the PlayStation mag and they talked about
I'm so
all
dead.
kinds
I'm
of
dead.
shit. And then you're like, oh, it just didn't release over here. You're like, oh. Because at the time, I think Europe was still kind of the third kind of place people thought about when they started releasing games.
That's fun, because the PlayStation 2 was the third place. Or was PlayStation 3? I can't remember. I need to get away from the pain zone. Oh, I'm still in the pain zone. I'm in the pain zone.
I
Oh!
think it was the PS2 was the third place. Because PS2 was the one
You
that
think
had
it was in PS3, right?
No, but the PS2 had all those weird adverts, didn't it?
Yeah, with the... Whoa!
Like everything.
What is that? What is that move?
The PS2 was released in Japan 21 years ago now.
Fuck off. What?
And I remember
Uh-oh,
getting
Laura.
What?
He appears to be...
Why did he just stopped? Go on,
Oh,
get him.
why did I do that? That's pitiful. No. Get away. Heal.
He just stopped
Run.
and you just sat there
Uh-oh.
doing nothing.
Uh-oh. He roared. Whoa, that is a big lot of damage. I mean range.
Damage range. Yeah, so we would have gotten the PS2 by then Christmas. So yeah, you by pretty much Christmas this year.
Jesus. Whoa! 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 Please heal. 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 Oh my god, Laura. That range! Okay. Nope.
Oh.
Heal. Fine, I'm behind him. I can heal.
I mean, he's got quite a lot of space on his, like, underside.
To hit,
that you seem to be getting through.
Whoa! Okay. Range, I want to heal. Woofed! There we go. Nope. Heal and move. Heal and... Please, sir! Sir! Please! Please! Please don't let me whiff! Uh-oh. Oh, I'm dead. Ah! I went for the heal and he did one more. He's got a combo. That, I do not feel bad about this. This is okay.
Well, why don't you answer the question then?
Okay. Okay, here's a weird one. We forgot to reset the timer. Oh well. Right, stop.
It's your job.
Reset. Start. Here we go. You got it for me. It's your job.
Excuse me?
I don't know. Shut up. Oh, now my consumables are nearly running. That's fine. 2 bone marrow ash and a couple of fire papers is enough for this. Yeah, so general PS1 there's a game called Thrill Kill, which looked terrible. It was like a horrible fighter where there were like dominatrix nurses and like psychiatric people wrapped up in the jackets that hold your arms in.
Yeah.
Straight jacket. There you go. Oh, off to a bad start. Well, I should have healed on that run, is what I should have done.
You should not got hit on the first try.
I should have... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to head back to the dream and top up, because I think I want my bone marrow ashes full.
Okay.
At a good range, that was doing 5%?
Yeah.
With a full shot. That might make the difference at the end, where I can just back off and just shoot like a crazy person.
Anyway, so talking about your game...
So yeah, Thrill Kill, it looked terrible, but like I always wanted to give it a go. So that was one of the ones I remember. The one that most annoys me, though, the cancel game that most annoys me, was Legacy of Kain Dead Son, I think it was called. It was going to be the continuation of the Legacy of Kain. Not with Raziel, with a new character who looked like a proper full-on, early 2000s emo boy. But like it was going to be an open world-ish Soul Reaver game, it looked like. Or at least like with bigger levels, with more you could do with it. And like, yeah, like can I have 10 of those, please? Like... But no, it was never to be. It was never to be. And it never came out. And I saw the preview footage of it. There's like a half an hour of footage that went up. Because there's a lot of stuff, Soul Reavers, a lot of cut content stuff on YouTube. A lot of people put up cut content stuff, like, how the world was supposed to be before it got patched out. The original ending, which you can watch an echo of in this little chamber before you hit the ending. You look into it and it's like, oh, other things that could have happened. And apparently that's how the game was supposed to end. Yeah. And they changed it to kind of make it a sequel instead. Because it was going to just finish. Whereas this, the way they did change it, it kind of opened it up to the sequel, Soul Reaver 2, Soul Reaver 3. But, yeah, like, Soul Reaver is very dear to me. As we spoke about on this fucking show, probably 1,000 times at this point.
They've got some really interesting characters. The world's built up really nicely. It's a shame that someone hasn't grabbed it and done something with it.
Taken the IP and made something of use of it, yeah. It's such an interesting, weird IP with such, like, grand Shakespearean horse shit. Like, and
I think that's what makes it really, again, the characters really good, because they're very theatrical.
Sod off!
On a base of, hey, it's a vampire game.
Still alive. Wow, I just forgot how to play the game, didn't I?
Yeah.
That last run was so good, though.
Well, yeah, that's because you get all tense and now you've unwound, and you've unwound to the fact that you're now putty.
Thinking about Soul Reaver. My head's not in the game. This is your fault, Martin Charlton. That one's for you.
Martin.
That one's for you. Pete, Martin Charlton's fault. Right on that one. Martin Charlton's fault. On the screenshot. Add some text. And a picture of me in the duck mask. Do it. Do it. Love you, Pete. Got a bit aggressive there, didn't it? I'm trying to think of other games that like because I don't tend to be like miles ahead of games now. I know there's been some Kickstarter fails that have come out badly.
There's, I think. Okay, yeah. When we were younger, you'd have your PlayStation Mag, and you knew what was being shown off and what was coming out and where it had been released. Now there's so much coming out at all times.
Wow.
And again, it goes back to this whole hype train thing that you just again when certain things are said, oh yeah, we're gonna release it on this date, blah blah blah. You just don't want to believe it anymore in case you get let down.
Let me off the hype train, yo.
Yeah.
Look what Cyberpunk did. Came out about as broken as the game can come out, from what I understand. Even the hype train of games that I do want to play, like Death Stranding. Like, oh my god, and I played it, and it just turgid. It's awful. It's just miserable, boring trash. I hated it. I think I've said this on it with Ellie a couple of times, but I think Death Stranding has made me realise I'm not necessarily a Kojima fan as much as I'm a Metal Gear fan.
I think...
Because the thought of another Metal Gear game, yeah. The thought of more of whatever Death Stranding is forever.
I think the problem is people expected something completely different. If they'd been expecting the kind of world that they've got and the kind of narrative that they've got, it would have been different. You know, if they some of the traders have made it out to be that you are,
You're right, by the way. This is so God of War. Oh! Yeah. Fuck! I didn't roll.
But people were expecting, I think, a lot more action. And it just didn't materialise that. And because you're disappointed, automatically anything that's said in game or anything that happens, you're like, well, this isn't good enough. Again, this whole hype train thing. It's like if you go in with low expectations, you can only be pleasantly surprised. Which I think is why you do so well now with the
Batman,
like indies and things, or things you've got for free.
Yeah.
From like PlayStation Plus and things.
Shadow of War.
You can just jump on and go, well, if it's rubbish, I don't care.
Yeah.
And then it turns out to be, actually, this is pretty good.
So in essence, what you're saying is this is the perfect time for them to give us Final Fantasy VII Remake, a game that we were kind of interested in but not asked enough about to buy when it came out. I don't know how to deal with that one.
I don't think it's that we weren't asked. I think neither of us are like really big Seven fans. And from what we remember, I don't think either of us really
that was nothing. That was the worst run yet.
To deal with a lot of the added garbage that they put in for the Seven fans, if you know what I mean. Like all these little bits of fan servers and stuff. You're like, I just want to play a decent game.
By all accounts, it's very good.
Yeah, but now we've got a chance to experience that, and then if it is good, chuck some money at them for an upgrade or a DLC or whatever.
I'm genuinely not even that arsed. The fact that the DLC, the Plus version doesn't upgrade to the PlayStation 5 version, I'm not arsed about that because you're giving us a game that came out not even a year ago.
Yeah.
Not even a year ago. It's like critical, and it was it was in Game of the Year contention for a lot of things. From what I've heard, it didn't. I wouldn't say it lit the world on fire, but it definitely lived up to what people wanted it to be. I think a lot of people had a really positive experience with it.
Like I said, I think it's a very good marketing strategy from them. All the people that really wanted it have now got it, and then they're gonna just drum up some more hype with it. It's only up for a month, so people might miss it or whatever.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not dead.
And then, those people can drum up more hype for it. So...
Oh, God, Laura!
Oh. Okay.
Did he just bite my head off?
Yes, and then squish you in the floor.
And that's it for me. I've never seen that attack. Shit, Laura. Shit. So yeah, I think those kind of PlayStation Plus bigger games like your Shadow of War, not Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, the second one. I've been having such a fucking good time with that. It's really to the point where I've just bought the season pass because it went on sale for £8. I'll give him a few quid, even if I don't barely touch it. I'll give him a few quid. That was a good fun thing, and I was having fun with it. And I had 4 captains turn on me in the space of 1 minute the other day, and that was funny.
This is why I'm surprised more games. I know it costs some money and things to do. Why more games don't do demos. I know it's hard for open world games or whatever, but a lot of
Mordor
places...
apparently, Shadow of War does have a demo.
But you mean, I mean, like as a general, as a general thing, it used to be you get your PlayStation Mag with your demos, and you could play a demo of something and get hype for it. I think too much now is relying on trailers that we all know the graphics aren't what the graphics end up looking like.
Bullshot
We all know
is the official word.
You know, they're just showing off cutscenes or whatever, and that.
Why can't I hurt his fucking leg anymore?
Actually, is you know, I mean, if Death Stranding, if you'd been given say 2 hours,
what would the what would the demo have been?
Probably that first section.
Here's an interesting thing, Laura. The bite doesn't kill me. The slam is what kills me. I've always got a tiny bit of health left. The slam is what does
so apparently you don't need your head, but if you get squished, you're not so good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the fact
that's what he's doing. He's taking your head off like a top of a toothpaste, and then squishing you out.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So in regards to demos, like because a lot of games now have embraced this open world structure, I don't know how they do a demo without like physically like putting up walls in the world. Like
but
it must be hard to section off. Like you can play this bit.
Yeah, but I think if you're downloading a demo to a game, you'd expect it to be walled off, though. You wouldn't expect it to be everything.
A level.
Going back to your Death Stranding thing,
bollocks,
there's a very like finite point after like the first section where you end up swimming in black goop and there's a whale.
Oh!
And you're like, that will be a good point to then end the demo. So you don't need huge amounts of the world to explore, but there's enough terrain there that you would have done some stuff.
But then people wouldn't have bought it because it was awful.
Well, yeah, but...
Ugh, I cannot. I will never get over how much I dislike that game. I will never get over it.
If you'd been given the chance to...
We've still got it. I was going to get rid of it, but you said I might play it, so we didn't get rid of it.
Play it.
But it's like, could have sold it for like 30 quid.
Bollocks.
At the time, could have sold it, but yeah, it's too late now. Like you play anything that's not called Dragon Quest Builders. You've grown, but
I think if you'd been given the chance to go, actually, this isn't for me. Then there'd be less of this. Oh, but I got it and it was rubbish and rah 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 that you do.
It would just do that often.
All the time, anytime it comes up. Oh, it's fucking shit game. It's absolutely rubbish.
Look, you're telling me off, look, and I didn't even try. I didn't. Why can't I stagger his leg anymore?
You're aggressive about it. You're like, you just don't like the game. You don't need to go off on one every time about it.
Because it's bad.
You can't like every game. But this is what I'm saying.
It's Kojima. I love everything else he's made. Like, it's like almost unequivocally. I love everything he's made. It's always been like weird and interesting, and this is just like...
So it's the exception to the rule. Big deal.
Jerk off into a towel and call it Death Stranding.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
No, it's bad. Walking is not a mechanic.
Oh.
You don't look at walking simulators and make them worse. Don't ugh me. You poo-poo things all the time. You poo-poo everything. If it isn't called Dragon Quest Builders 2. I looked at your file size for your save the other day because I was going to back it up for you and saw it was a gigabyte and decided not to. Oh, how do you dodge that?
But yeah, so I do think there's a place now for demos and giving something a chance.
Oh god, I'm so
then
I'm dead. Oh, come on!
Those people that like it can really get into it, and those people that are like, oh, I played the demo, wasn't that great? So there's a lot less of this. Again, I paid 60 quid for this, and it's shit. Yeah.
What did I do good on the run that worked? Because I'm losing the will to live here. I'm getting steadily worse.
Well, you didn't get hit on the way in.
Yeah.
I
can't.
Have you tried dodging to the other side?
Dodge left.
Dodge left.
Okay, I've been dodging right under most of this stuff, or dodging forwards. I'm trying to keep the camera unlocked as well, because I naturally want to lock. Shut up! I naturally want to lock the camera, and I can't do it. And oh god, that's my last fire paper. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm going to dodge left.
Okay.
Okay. I want to hit those back legs. Those are my... Heal. Okay, this is fine. Oh!
You alive?
Oh, come on!
Okay, but you were doing better with the dodge left. Are we just going to have to give up here for a bit? Because I think you're not going to manage this. I think you're having one of those things where you've just lost it.
I did so well on that run, and I can't even get close now.
Lost it.
I can't even get him to half health anymore. I can't even get him to a quarter health.
Lost it.
And I've got to go back and get fire paper. No, we'll do a couple more.
Okay.
We're going to return to that and just get a couple more. We don't give up yet. Next episode will be the montage of this, because I'm not going to spend more than one episode doing this. This one is... Apparently there's a harder version of this later as well. It's got a parasite slug for a head.
You did, like your first run in, without anything, you hit him with a half.
Yeah. And now I'm trying
and now you're barely getting, like, a tenth of his health.
Do you think it's because I was reacting as opposed to trying to think about it? Like, I'm trying to think about it now.
Don't think about it. Just like, deal with what he's throwing at you.
Okay.
Which is a giant arm.
Here's my plan. Here's what I've been thinking since minute 1.
See, that's a problem.
Shut up. Stop being horrible!
I'm not being horrible.
You are. Hit his legs.
You literally said you were overthinking it.
Hit his legs
Stop
or hit his...
overthinking it.
Shh. Hit his legs or hit his face. Hit his legs. They seem to do better damage than anything else.
Well, your first couple of runs, you hit his face because you smushed it off, remember?
I did the visceral that I really shouldn't have done. If I get a visceral attempt, I should be doing a charged R2 instead. Does way more damage. Viscerals do shit all for me. Because they scale off of skill, your skill stat. And I don't have any. So, unless it's a last minute health restore, it ain't worth it. There are summons around here as well, but I don't want to resort to them just yet. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to save my bone marrow ash for later as well. So if I get to phase 2 and I'm close, I'm just going to pepper them with bullets from a distance and just pray.
Okay.
Because, you know, the Beast Blood pellet did not work this time either. I think the frequency I'm hitting him just isn't good enough. Didn't put the fire paper on.
See, this also doesn't help. That every time you get through the door, you get through it and go, oh,
what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, whoa, whoa.
Let's go do something else. Let's go do something else.
Why? We've got like
because
10...
you're too wound up.
Let me have one more go.
Do the fire paper this time.
I do the fire. I just don't do it.
Really?
Just don't do it in time. That's all. What else would we want to do?
I don't know. You're the one that said we had other things to do.
We do. So when we beat this, there'll be another chalice drop. Can't go to that one just yet. We need to go to a different chalice to get the stuff we need. There's an item called Yes, there's an item called the Bastard of Lauren, which is what we need to make the next chalice in this Thumaru channel. Left. It's hard to read. Oh. Please, sir, let me heal. Uh-oh. And left. Oh!
Oh!
Just a little... Oh, the speed of it!
He's giving you a right hook.
He is kicking my vagina parts off. I'm sorry.
That's how ladies work.
I'm not alright. I was doing well this morning. I felt pretty confident going into this stream. Because that's what we're doing. We're doing a stream. I reject your call to do something else. This is the whole episode.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This is the whole episode.
You're not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
You're going to get angry about it.
I'm going to get angry about it. And I'm going to do it off camera and do it in like half an hour and then feel like an idiot.
Literally the moment I walk away.
I need to stop talking. Laura, tell a story.
Story? Why didn't you give me another question then? I
no.
think we've done, what?
There's like 5 minutes of episode left. Tell a story.
What?
Tell a story about our baby.
Okay, she smashed her face open the other day. We all sat nicely in the front room. And she looked like she put her head down a bit. And then she sat on her bum and started crying. It's like, what's wrong? It turned out she cut her eyebrow on the fireplace we've got. It's like a cast iron one. Again, we've had this thing uncovered for like...
Oh, fuck you!
And she's never had any problems with it. It's like, oh great, now she's cut herself. And then...
It's like a centimetre long. It's like a long cut on her eyebrow.
It's a fairly chunky thing. And then, because she's got obviously quite a visible wound on her face, when we went to nursery, they had to fill out a accident form for it. So it wasn't like...
They came out.
It happened here.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you brought her here.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
came out when we picked her up, and we're like, "Oh, that's the tablet. Why have you got the tablet? Oh, what happened?" And she went, "No, it's for your injury." Like, oh.
Yeah, it's like, oh, great.
Say that want us, bro.
Because every time she injures herself, it's like, oh, it's always the day before nursery.
Mm-hmm.
It's always like, oh, they're just going to report us at this point.
Yeah, we're bad humans. Right.
Yeah, and she's been cutting a few more teeth, so it's been a rough few days. She's been making more sounds, including a sound that sounds very much like tit.
Oh, it is the word tit. Unequivocally, it's the word tit.
I'm not counting it as a word. It is not a word, she's saying.
Oh, fuck off!
So yeah, she's going around. In fact, she did call Paddy a tit.
It was super funny.
But she's been doing some like PH like sounds as well. She's definitely trying new things. But we think she's got tit from
Teeth.
We were doing some teeth brushing, and she watched one of her little programs where they were explaining about brushing your teeth and stuff. It started up after that.
I'm dead. Fuck, I lost it. I got tilted. I was doing alright. So, the trick to winning is I need to do this off camera because I can't talk and do it. I was doing alright at the start. That was the best run yet.
Okay.
I got him to nearly half there.
Okay.
We got time for one more?
If you want.
We got time for one more run, and then I'm calling it. I don't know what the timer on because we fucked up the timer. One more run of this, and then we'll call it a day because this is rough.
Yeah.
And then it's off. Once we finish this,
yeah.
On the next episode, we have two choices.
Yes.
We can go to the Ailing Loran Chalice,
right?
Of which I've never been, or we can go do the research hall in the DLC.
Well, let's do the research hall then.
Yeah, when we went up the other bit, we went up the elevator to that I fucked up royally.
No.
By going back down again and bringing someone up and then going back up again.
Yes. The really overly ornate for no apparent reason.
Why? Why?
The thing is, you're getting to the point where he's giving you a smash. And
I'm just getting
Yeah, you're just spending so long healing.
Yeah. Because you have to though.
Yeah, but I know, but it's because of the way you're taking the hits at the moment. I mean, you didn't have that in your first couple of runs.
No, I was just like, he wasn't really hitting me much.
No.
I got the stagger off, and I really.
Do you think it's because you've got into second stage? It's like, now I'm going to be angry already.
No. I don't think it's. Well, second phase is like what happens during the fight. He always behaves the same.
Yeah, but some of the fights they start angry, whereas some of the fights they start kind of
just random,
cutscene-y, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, this particular one I think is just luck of the draw. Sometimes he does the big charge forward, sometimes he does the punch. The charge is the one that I seem to be fucking up, where he kind of puts his arms forward and dives at me. That's the one that I don't seem to be able to read. See, that one's not too bad. 2. Oh, come on!
That was rubbish.
And dead.
And
How do you dodge that?
I don't. That one seems very unfair. That one you were literally.
I suppose it is because I'm hanging out by his legs and he just goes grim.
Yeah, like I said, the first few times you went after his face a lot quicker. Maybe if you get some of his face down, his legs won't be so bad.
I'll try. Okay, this is the last run for real.
The last one.
This is the last run.
For reals.
That's the problem with Bloodborne, though. It's because, like, even though it's hard, I'm still having fun, and it doesn't. Yeah, it does feel fucking unfair. It feels horrible, but like, I don't feel like it's unachievable, and I feel like I'm still having fun when I'm losing.
But that's because you hate yourself.
It's because I hate myself. But like, I don't feel like this is unusual. Like, my health bar's looking all right, you know, with the gems that I've been using now. So this is now go for the face. All right. This is. I will attempt to go for the face. Oh! But then I can't see what he's doing with his legs. Right, mate, come on. Uh-oh. Fuck! Sorry! Oh, I could have had... Oh, I needed to heal. Right, mate, come on then. I know I said I was going for the face, but I panicked. Oh, no! jumped straight under him. I jumped straight under him. Yeah, maybe there's a better way of hitting the face than I'm not seeing. Maybe if I use transform attack or something.
I don't know. You got him in the first time. You're like, oh, I'll smash his face.
And then he properly staggered, didn't he? As well. Yeah. I was able to get a this. Oh fuck it. Whatever. Right, that'll do. That'll do. There was a second question, but we'll get there next episode, I think. Yeah, like that will hold, Martin Charlton. Look for episode 54 for your second question that you asked me in the DMs that I said I'd think about. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Sorry I didn't do it, but this one's difficult. Next time will be a montage, and then off to the DLC. Yay! Any final thoughts, Laura?
No.
What?
What?
No final thoughts for you. Bye!